What's going on, Badger Nation? It's Michael here. Join me as we kayak across the Blue Nile River in Ethiopia, looking for the sage guidance of the badger to help us attack our Amazon PPC campaigns with the confidence he does as he attacks a beehive. Just as the badger feasts on the sweet nectar of honey, may we feast on the sweet taste of a campaign well optimized, with bids properly placed, and an ACOS exactly where we want it. My friends, we have released over 125 episodes of this podcast, each with all different kinds of information. We've covered fundamental topics like how to determine what your budget should be, to walking you through the fundamental aspects of the different campaign types and the interplay between auto-targeting, sponsored products, all the way up to DSP. We've covered intermediate topics like how to think strategically about your bids and how to get the most out of brand analytics to boost your PPC, and how to get an instant snapshot of your data with the ACOS power ratio. And of course, we've covered advanced strategies like how to optimize thousands of ad groups in a few minutes using bulk files, or study the results of those campaigns with pivot tables. And the best part is, we're only just beginning. I've got so many more ideas to share with you in the months and years ahead. Just a few that we have in the pipeline for the next coming weeks. We've got topics like more visits from my friends from other PPC companies to get fresh ideas, revised and updated product launch strategies using PPC, more optimization strategies on sponsored display and sponsored brands, easy ways to track and study ACOTS, ad cost to total sales, also known as total ACOS, as well as an updated calendar optimization, so you have a better idea of what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. With something as fast-moving as Amazon, I know there will never be a shortage of topics for us to explore and dig into. I'll be here to help interpret the ways that we can all summon our inner badger. And with this many episodes, it can be hard to determine where to begin. If you're a beginner, you should start in one place, but if you're advanced, you should start in another place. It's not always clear just by the title as to what level of expertise would be most recommended. We also don't do everything in order. To pick a topic, we often share what is up and most important for us right now. Sometimes that might be talking to different listeners or reading over what people have to say in our Facebook group, @badger.com/Facebook, or even in our Slack channel for some of our VIPs. So one thing we wanted to do was to create a database where you can go and find what you need more easily. It's a simple Google Sheet with all of our content organized from beginner to advanced, so you can find a topic that is up and most important for you when you need it. It includes sections like foundations, required steps of what to do on your product page before you launch a campaign, SEO basics to advanced SEO. It gets into fundamental things like naming systems, reporting nuances of Amazon ads, as well as how to get an overview of each ad type. It then gets into advanced strategies like advanced bid optimization techniques, bulk files, how to think about different keyword and targeting features, and use them to get the best results out of bad results. It also has recommendations about how to perform the actions inside each piece of content. Maybe some things are daily, maybe some things are quarterly. It's got these organized into different sections along with links to the specific piece of content that will help you perform that action. And slowly but surely, we aim to add some SOPs next to each piece of content. So not only do you gain the understanding and nuances of each piece of content, but you'll also have a standard operating procedure, a list of steps about how to complete the major components of Amazon PPC. I'm able to start doing things like this as the PPC Den continues to grow its listener base. So if you find this helpful or the Google Sheet helpful, we'd always appreciate a review on our Apple Podcast page or sharing this with a friend. We've also got an expanding PPC team here at AdBadger, so I've got folks on the squad to help me out with things so that we can all focus more on the podcast and creating the best knowledge base of Amazon advertising in the universe. That's it for this week. Poke around the spreadsheet, check it out. You can get it in the show notes of this episode. Click on it, let me know what you think. Tune in next week. We've got more PPC skills for you. And as always, I'll see you inside the Badger Den.